Well, the plan was to be coming to you guys from my new reading nook, but it seems that it has been taken over by the queen of the house. Fred, I need to sit there. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mel and this video is coming at you guys from a little bit of a different angle. Welcome to my brand new reading nook. I am so excited to have this space. It's just a cozy space in the corner of my bedroom for me to kind of get away and get some reading in. Ignore the not aesthetically cat feeder over here in the corner. The queen has got to eat, obviously, and she loves this space. Honestly, it's been hers more than it has been mine. But this little space could not have come at a better time because I am here to announce the 72 hours in the reading nook. If you guys are familiar with 72 hours in the Smut Den or 72 hours in the haunted house, we are bringing you another 72 hours readathon, but this year it's going to be a little bit cozier, a little bit more broad. This readathon is once again going to be hosted by myself along with Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy and Lexi from Books with Lexi, and then we are going to be joined by our co-host Monica from A Little Bit of Monica. We have a very fun announcement at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that, but before we get to that, let's talk about some nitty-gritty details for the readathon. This readathon is going to be running from 6 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, February 22nd until 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, February 25th. There are going to be, once again, 2 wheels for you guys to choose from, except for this year, instead of there being a light wheel and a dark wheel, there is going to be an in your comfort zone wheel and an out of your comfort zone wheel. So essentially the prompts for both of these wheels are the same. The only change is going to be that if you are spinning the in your comfort zone wheel, you will just be reading books that you are comfortable with, that you would normally pick up. And on the flip side of that, if you choose to go with the out of your comfort zone wheel, you're just going to be reading books that aren't your norm, things that you don't typically gravitate toward, but this can be stretched to whatever you consider in or out of your comfort zone. If you've ever participated in a 72 hours readathon before, happy to have you back. If you're new with us, glad to have you, but the rules are going to be the same as they have been for the other readathons. The first rule is that you get 3 respins throughout the entire readathon, so if you land on a prompt that you don't like, you can choose to respin, but you only get 3 for the entire of the 72 hours, whether you choose to use all of those on Thursday or whether you spread them across the weekend. You do have to pick 1 wheel per day, so if you decide to go with the in your comfort zone wheel on Thursday, you can't switch back and forth between in your comfort zone and out of your comfort zone. You do have to wait until the following day in order to switch it up. The addition that we made last year that I think we're going to definitely keep for this year is if you use spin and you land on the exact same prompt that you did before that you didn't want, then you can use a free spin to spin again and hopefully get a different prompt without having to use another respin. So let's quickly run through the prompts on the wheels before we get to our very special announcement at the end of the video. Once again, these wheels are exactly the same on prompts. The only thing that will be changing is whether you consider something in your comfort zone or out of your comfort zone. These prompts have a counter prompt to them that you guys will see what I mean here in just a second. So basically you'll have a prompt and then you'll basically have the opposite of that prompt. So the first prompt is an author that you've read from before, and then the following prompt is a new to you author. We also have a book over 300 pages and a book under 300 pages. We are keeping a wild space this year, and wild is you can read anything you want as long as it's in or out of your comfort zone depending on which wheel you're on, but you don't have to follow a prompt if you land on this space. Then we have Friend Recommends, and this one can be pretty much anything. If you want to watch a video of mine, Cassidy, Lexi, or Monica's and pick a book that we've recommended from a video. If you want to go on the Discord associated with this readathon, which I will leave down in the description box below, and ask some friends to give you recommendations, that's going to count. If you want to go on Twitter and ask Twitter or do a poll, all of this is going to count for Friend Recommends. Then we have your most used format. So for me, I am an audiobook reader, so if I land on this prompt, I'm gonna try to find an audiobook, but this can be whatever your most used format is. And then we also, on the flip side of that, have the least used format. Again, for me, that's probably gonna be a physical book. I tend to gravitate toward audio and ebook more. Then we also have TBR Vet. So think of those books that have been collecting dust on your shelves for quite a while. You're gonna wanna grab one of those, and you're gonna wanna grab one of those that's in your comfort zone or one of those that you've been avoiding because it's out of your comfort zone. And the very last prompt on the wheel is going to be a new release. I know that it is the very beginning of 2024, so you can choose to use books that were released in 2024, but if you just don't have one of those, you can also use books released in 2023 as well. Okay, guys, so that is the prompts. Those are the wheels. Now it's time for a very special announcement. We did bookmarks last year for the 72 Hours in the Smut Den, and they were a huge hit. I love them. I think that they were a ton of fun. So this year we have bookmarks brought to you guys, once again, designed by our very own Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy. One of the most requested things to come back for merch from a 72 Hours readathon is the I Can't Read Without Sprints hoodie. That is the #1 thing that you guys have asked for. And while we aren't able to bring back the hoodie right now, we are going to do the next best thing and give you I Can't Read Without Sprints bookmarks. I love these bookmarks so much. I think that they fit the vibe so very well for a reading nook, for 72 hours of fun and hanging out with friends. But not only are these bookmarks super cute on one side, but they're also really cute on the other. We have a 2 colorway bookmark for you guys. I think that this is so cute, but we can't stop there with one colorway. We had to give you another one. So we have the green and pink colorway, and then we also have a purple and blue colorway. Honestly, both of these I love so much and will be using them nonstop throughout the readathon. I may just have to land on least used format a million times so that I have an excuse to use these bookmarks. So these are up on Etsy at the time that you guys are seeing this video. The link will be down in the description box below. You guys want to go ahead and grab these as soon as you can. We are once again going to be using stamped envelopes, so these can take anywhere from a week to 3 or 4 weeks to get to you guys. Please allow for extended shipping. We are, I think, going to be doing bundles of these, so if you do want a bundle, go ahead and get your order in ASAP. I'm going to be working on getting these out as fast as I can so that hopefully most of you will have them by the time the readathon starts. I think that is all of the stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I am beyond hyped for this readathon. Like, I cannot wait to spend 72 hours in this chair, hopefully it's a comfy chair, and see what all of the chaos brings. I will be once again probably using my handy dandy spinner wheel. We will likely have some David chaos in there, so stay tuned for that. Everything I think you need is going to be linked down in the description box below, along with the date and times, as well as my lovely co-host and the link to purchase the bookmarks if you so choose. I cannot wait to see you guys in February. As always, links to my Patreon, Instagram, Twitter, and Goodreads are all down in the description box below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!